Get ready for some serious tennis action as the world number 3 Coco Gauff steps onto the court in Madrid with her sights set on the title. She is refusing to look at Roland Garros as a title defense and is instead treating every single match as a brand new opportunity to fight for her dreams. Find out how this powerhouse is finding her rhythm and why she thinks the energy from the fans in Spain is unlike anything else on the tour.
Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
The tennis world is buzzing about a dream team that nobody saw coming, as Serena Williams has officially named Coco Gauff as her ideal partner for the Padel court. The 23-time Grand Slam legend is showing massive support for the rising star, and we are diving into why these two iconic women share such a strong bond both on and off the court. Could this be the start of a legendary partnership in a brand new sport? The road to Roland Garros is heating up, and the experts are weighing in on who will take the crown this year between the heavy hitters Aryna Sabalenka and Elena Rybakina. Steve Johnson and John Isner are breaking down the field and explaining exactly why the competition is fiercer than ever on the clay courts. With the weather playing a massive role in how the game is played, you will want to hear their bold predictions for the upcoming major. Beyond the baseline, we are talking about the viral conversations surrounding Coco Gauff and her high-fashion Miu Miu campaign that sparked an unnecessary debate about her hair. We are cutting through the noise to discuss why this world-class athlete is owning her natural look and challenging the industry standards that have been outdated for far too long. If you want to stay in the loop on all things tennis and pop culture, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel right now so you never miss a beat. Ever wonder what goes through the mind of a superstar when the pressure is at its absolute peak? Coco Gauff is currently world number 3, and as she steps onto the clay in Madrid, she is doing something fascinating. She is completely rejecting the narrative of a title defender. In a revealing chat ahead of the Mutua Madrid Open, the American Phenom made it clear that while she is building off her impressive run from last year, she refuses to carry the weight of defending her Roland Garros crown. Instead, she views every match as a fresh opportunity to chase her dreams, not a burden to protect a trophy cabinet. It is a refreshing, grounded perspective that speaks volumes about her maturity. Gauff admits that while her season has been a bit of a roller coaster, her confidence is peaking right when it matters most. She credits the electric, youth-filled atmosphere of Madrid for keeping her energy high, something she says sets this tournament apart from the rest of the tour. Now, let's talk shop. To take down heavy hitters like Aryna Sabalenka and Elena Rybakina, Gauff is focused squarely on the fundamentals, trusting her serve and sharpening her performance in those high-leverage, do-or-die moments. It is not about looking back at what she has achieved. It is about how she evolves to conquer the next challenge. What do you think? Does this relaxed, fearless mindset give Coco the edge she needs to dominate the clay this year? Drop a comment below and let us know your pick for the title. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that subscribe button for more deep dives into the world of tennis. And remember, greatness isn't about defending the past, it's about reinventing your future. What if the greatest tennis legend of all time traded her racket for a paddle and picked the next American superstar as her partner? It sounds like a dream team, but Serena Williams just made it very clear who she wants by her side. Forget Venus. Serena is officially eyeing Coco Gauff for the Padel court. Now, we've all been buzzing about whether Serena is truly plotting a professional tennis comeback, especially since her name recently popped back into the ISHA drug testing pool. Whether she ever hits another professional serve is up in the air, but the 23-time Grand Slam champion isn't slowing down. When asked who she'd pick for a Padel match, she didn't hesitate. It's Coco Gauff all the way. Serena calls her fast, smart, and fun, and honestly, who wouldn't want that kind of energy? This isn't just a random pick. It's a full-circle moment for a legendary mentorship. We all remember when a young Coco exploded onto the scene in 2019, taking down Venus Williams and proving she wasn't just here to play, but to win. Ever since then, Serena has been her biggest cheerleader, constantly refusing to overstep with advice because, in her words, Coco is already doing everything right. And for Coco, the admiration is just as deep. She's been vocal about what it meant to grow up seeing a black icon like Serena dominate a sport that historically lacked diversity. Serena didn't just win trophies. She opened doors that were previously locked, and that legacy is clearly not lost on the younger generation. Seeing these two icons share the court, even if it's for a friendly game of Padel, would be the ultimate passing of the torch. Do you think we'll actually see them team up? Or is this just a fun what-if moment between two legends? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more sports updates. After all, greatness recognizes greatness, and if these two ever do team up, the competition better watch out. Is it really Coco Gauff's kingdom? Or are we about to see a massive shift at Roland Garros? As the clay court season heats up, the conversation around who will lift the trophy in Paris is intensifying, and the experts are weighing in with some bold predictions. While Gauff is the reigning champion, not everyone is convinced she has the edge this time around. Former star John Isner has stirred the pot, flatly stating he doesn't see Gauff as the clear favorite, and Steve Johnson is doubling down on that sentiment by picking Aryna Sabalenka to take the crown. It's an interesting take, considering Sabalenka is hungry for her first French Open title, and Johnson points out that her sheer consistency at the slam level is unmatched. But wait, don't sleep on Elena Rybakina. She is absolutely lethal right now, coming off a stellar performance in Stuttgart. Johnson notes that while her power is undeniable, her success in Paris might actually hinge on the weather. If the courts are playing fast in the heat, she becomes a nightmare for anyone to face. Meanwhile, looking back at history, it's wild to remember Aryna Sabalenka's dominant run in 2009, when she made Madrid history. It's a stark reminder that momentum in tennis is everything, especially heading into the grueling 2 weeks of a major. As we look ahead to Roland Garros, the stage is set for a clash of styles and temperaments. Who are you putting your money on? The raw power of Sabalenka, the clinical precision of Rybakina, or will Gauff prove the doubters wrong? Let me know your pick in the comments below. Hit that subscribe button for more tennis deep dives. And keep your eyes on the court because Paris is going to be electric. Ever feel like we're stuck in a time loop when it comes to the way we judge black women's beauty? Even in 2026, the politics of good hair are still alive, kicking, and frankly, exhausting. Let's talk about Coco Gauff. This woman had a historic run, Grand Slam titles, constant media spotlight, and she's arguably the face of her generation in tennis. Naturally, Miu Miu, one of the most coveted luxury labels on the planet, tapped her for their latest campaign. The photos were gorgeous, the vibe was editorial, and Coco looked every bit the icon she is. But leave it to the internet to find a problem where there shouldn't be one. Critics took one look at her stunning 4C natural hair and decided it was messy. They claimed it wasn't caliber enough for high fashion. It's wild because the Miu Miu creative team, the actual professionals, had already signed off on every detail. Coco handled it perfectly, firing back that her 4C hair is more than enough for a brand like Miu Miu. But the fact that she even had to say it, that's where the systemic issue hits home. See, for decades, good hair has never meant healthy hair. It's always been code for manageable or hair that doesn't make certain people uncomfortable. We've seen this movie before. Think back to Gabby Douglas at the Olympics, or the ridiculous backlash against Zendaya's locks years ago, or how Sha'Carri Richardson is constantly policed for her style while dominating on the track. There is this unspoken, rigid checklist that black women are expected to master. The message is always the same. You can be in the room, but only if you edit yourself first. Translate yourself into something we find legible. What makes this truly laughable is the hypocrisy. When a white model has undone, textured waves, the internet swoons, calling it chic, French girl cool, or effortlessly editorial. But when that same texture is on a black woman, it's labeled unprofessional. The logic doesn't just fall apart, it never existed in the first place. Coco Gauff doesn't need to prove her worth to anyone. She's a world-class athlete and an inspiration. The real issue isn't her hair. It's the lingering, archaic expectation that black women must shrink or straighten themselves to be considered polished or appropriate. It's time we retire these coded critiques for good. If you agree that we need to stop policing natural hair, hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into culture and style. After all, the only thing that should be under control is our outdated way of judging people for being their authentic selves. What do you think? Are we finally moving past these standards, or do we have a long way to go? Let me know in the comments.